go through what are some of the things you expect to start with?
Thank you, members of the press. My name is Alionzi Lawrence, also known as Dangote. I am a practicing electrical engineer. I am the 88th Guild President of Makerere University, and I am the next mayor of Arua City. This fortified day that has been ordained by history, I have been duly nominated to run for mayor of Arua City under the NRM party. I have said in this period times without number, and I will say it contradiction, that the people of Arua, not just Arua, you're going to stand a chance on this global political arena if they are one, and therefore unity is my first agenda. The development is extremely hard if the people themselves are not united, and that our education and exposure are useless if tribal, religious, and other sentiments transcend the truth in our mind. I am inviting the people of Arua to participate in a school of thought of unity. The second point is that Arua City is an immense opportunity after being pronounced a city for the people of Arua, if the people are prepared for those opportunities. And therefore our campaign is running on the agenda to prepare the people for the opportunities that will come in the city. So we are seeing the vision we are selling the people of Arua is to build the most modern, commercial, the most vibrant inland city on the continent, thriving on the border economy, built by the common people, for the common people. That in a way can be my summary of what we are offering for the people of Arua.
Okay, your manifesto, what could your manifesto talk about issues of youth? Since you also this is a candidate from my era, I have a lot of questions to put for you.
Yes, my brother.
So what could your manifesto say about issues of youth unemployment, which has become so rampant in Arua City?
Thank you. I have often told the young people, not just of Arua but of this country, that a monkey cannot decide a case where a forest is involved, because the monkey will be compromised. Second, on the political table, you are either a diner or the one being dined on. You see, when you hear that a young man has lost a leg, or a person has lost a leg, that is a young person. When you hear that a person has been killed, that without a doubt is a young person. Some people have fought as a young person. Then people might need to ask a question: what are they dying after? And the answer to that question is that on the political table, the young people have been what has been dined on. The ones they use for campaigns, the ones who run around, the ones who are used to put posters. But what do the young people exactly benefit? And perhaps that for me should be a national question to every young person. But precisely the people of Arua is that in Arua we have a significant percentage of people, of young people who didn't go to school or stopped at a level that cannot be employed. In the most recent statistics released by UBOS, less than 12%, in the Western sub-region, less than 12% of children enrolled in P1 reach P7. That means you have a huge chunk of young people who cannot be employed, who are at least going up to P6 or P5, but cannot be employed in the formal sector. And for me, that is my first priority. How do we train these young people? There's no significant government technical institution in the entire IEV, which is the biggest division of my two divisions I will be handling. So can we establish major government technical institutions to empower the young people to train? Because you see, you cannot, if you give a fish to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing it's a food. It's only when you put a fish in the water that you realize that the fish is actually somebody. Can we train these young people to be able to be productive, so that we have a huge energetic population that we can actually put to work, that can grow this young vibrant city? So we'll be doing a lot of training. And like I have said, I don't think it requires English to package biscuits. I don't think it requires English to put one brick on top of the other. What I'm saying is that there's a chance, an opportunity for everybody if the people are prepared for those opportunities. So we'll be prepared the young people formally or informally through training. And when the training is done, we will then attract investment, which will find them prepared to tap into those opportunities. So the young people of Arua couldn't be better under our governance.
You are one of the young people who are contesting that position, and how are you planning to woo those voters, knowing the fact that the Arua City has both, when you go by religion, they are Muslims, they are Christians, and then also by age, they are elderly and so on. So how are you intending to bring on board all those people?
You You see, Julius Kambarage Nyerere said, when a man lacks political stamina or intellect, he runs to his ethnicity. Now, the things of the sentiments of ethnicity, of religion, are so petty that they should be beneath any reasonable leader. But look, those are our realities. To ignore them will be foolhardy. I recognize them. But the message to the people of Arua City is this: when you go to the hospital, you don't ask for the ethnicity of the nurse. You pray that they're a good nurse. And that is what matters. The Muslim suffers hunger. The Christian suffers hunger. The Aivu suffers hunger. The person from Teregu suffers hunger. The poverty in Adum is just as aching as the poverty in Ireke. And therefore, we should participate in the politics of ideology, unite around our common challenges and what we can do about them, rather than our beautiful diversity created by God, which were not intended to divide us, but rather beautify our existence as a people. So I think those are beneath the aching issues and we will rise above them as a people. I am faithful.
Okay, lastly from me, are you okay with these new methods of voting by lining and also joint campaigns?
I am okay. I trust my party. I trust my political party, and the party made a decision.